Hello and welcome. This is Wanjiro Space, and my name is Wanjiro Mungai. Our topic today is, what kind of a parent are you? Or what is your parenting style? And I'm sure you are thinking, Wanjiro, what are you up to now? Because you can't teach me to be a parent now. I have been a parent long enough. Were you there when my baby cried all night? Were you there when they were admitted in hospital and I cried every day not knowing what would happen to this baby? Were you there when they were expelled from their, during their third year of study? No, we are not here to judge you, what kind of a parent you are, are you good or bad? It's not my place to say whether you're a good or a bad parent. But I want to give a name to what parenting style that you have been using all this time. There could be as many parenting styles as we are in the world as parents. And because it's not easy to group all those into one, researchers were able to come up with just four, a group of four. And which is this? There is authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, and uninvolved. So what does each of these entail? Authoritarian parenting style. This is where the parent is all about rules, and very strict rules. They also have a very high expectation of their children. They are not very warm. They are not very responsive to their children's opinions and their emotions. And they expect a lot on blind obedience. I'll tell you a short story. There was this mom who said, in our home, no one, and I mean no one, leaves the gate. We stay here. She didn't say people should not come in. She said no one leaves our home. And as fate would have it, after a while, one of the daughters was found pregnant. And I'm sure you are thinking, okay, where is this ending? Or where is this headed? So she asked, I thought I said no one leaves. She was in pain. And the daughter just looked at her mom with a look like, I feel so sorry for you, Mom. And she said, Mom, I followed the rules to the letter. And this baby, Mom, was conceived in your living room. Can you imagine the look on that woman's face? The rules were there, but were not explained. You know that parent, when you come home, they'll not ask, how was your journey home? Because maybe you're in boarding school. The first thing is, where is the report card? They do not expect to see C's on that card or D's, A's and B's. They'll not explain, like, since you told me you want to do medicine, you need the A here and the B here and A, B, C, D. They do not explain that. They just expect you to get those grades, to do that course that actually they want, not what the child wants. Remember those parents who tell you, if you ever asked, because rarely would you, like, why do we have to do A, B, C, D? Because I said so. I am the parent, and so you obey. Actually, you're supposed to be seen around here, not heard. So these children who come from such homes, how do they turn out? They are sticklers to rules. They obey. But the reason they obey is not because they so much want to obey. It's because they are scared of the punishment, because the authoritarian parents love to punish their children for mistakes. They may have low self-esteem. And why? Because they fear to make mistakes and be reprimanded. They fear to try something new because they've not been given that autonomy, independence to make their own mind. So that's how they may turn out. They may also have that tendency to copy their parents' behavior. So let's move on to the second one, authoritative. Are there rules in this one? Yes. Do they have high expectations? They do. But these rules and the expectations are explained. Mom, why do we have to sleep at 7:30? Because, sweetheart, we have school tomorrow. I know it's holiday, but why do I still have to do so much during holiday, Mom? You told me you want to do ABCD course, and to be able to do that one, you need the following grades. And so even as you study, you understand why. Rules and the expectations are explained. Do they punish for mistakes? Yes, but for them, it is more of discipline. Yes, there is a difference between discipline and punishment. When you are punished, you're supposed to feel so sorry about what it is that you did that you'll never forget. But when you are disciplined, you're supposed to learn from that mistake, and so you don't repeat it. So how do the children who come from, this kind of a parenting style turn out? Remember, the parent is also very responsive. They are very warm. They encourage you to express your emotions. They encourage you to express your opinions. So when you get out there, you are not afraid to express emotion. You're not afraid to express your opinions. They make better leaders. They make good managers. They're not afraid to start something new because they have been given that kind of upbringing. What about the ones who are permissive parents? These ones, do they have rules? Yes. Are they followed? Rarely. That's a difference now with the other two. Are they responsive to their children? Yes, they are very warm. They talk to their children. They encourage them to tell them what they are thinking. But there are few boundaries in this home. These parents are more of friends to the children than they are parents. Mom, we don't feel like cooking today. Please, Mom, please. Okay, you want to order? It's okay. In that kind of a home where they can order. The others who may not be able to have that kind of money, where you don't cook but you order, will be like, sio lazima tupike leo. And the mother is okay. Why are you leaving now and you've not done your homework? Mama, I'll do it when I come back. It's fine. But these parents, they also have good, they have positives about them. They believe that children learn better on their own. And I think it's a good thing. What do you think? So how do these children turn out? Remember, the rules are not strict in their home. So they are not sticklers to rules. That means they may have a problem with the law, with the authorities. They are poor at self-regulation. Self-discipline is an issue for them. They don't observe boundaries very well. This is your friend who will come to your house and they will just wear your top, your pants without asking. And you're thinking, why is this happening? In their home, it's not a big deal. Yes. For the parents, when things are not, when things are thick, they step in. But remember, more often than not, they let them be. This is where I think this is a winning one with kids, because it's the cool mom, cool dad. You made a mistake, it's okay. We'll sort it out. So let us now go to the uninvolved. The uninvolved parenting style. What does this mean? Exactly that, uninvolved. This kind of a parent is not so much involved in the child's life. They do not check your homework. Maybe this is the one that actually kids might also like. Homework. They may not know your friends, and they do not ask you where you go, why you haven't come home today, even for 3 days. And I'm thinking, you who keep somebody's child for 3 days, you don't ask them why they are not going home. Is there a problem at home, maybe? Or why you are not calling your friend to tell them that their child is still in your house? Do you see like there's something wrong? Anyway, these parents do not do this intentionally. They expect these children to raise themselves or be raised by the househelp or houseboy. Why? Maybe a parent is struggling so hard to make ends meet, so they cannot also be there to raise the children because they need to be out there looking for the jobs. Or it could be the other way around. They have this very involving job that they have no time for the children. So how do they turn out? Remember, because they are uninvolved, they have not guided these children. They have not given them a lot of support as parents. So these children do what they want, when they want, and how they want. Can you blame them? Maybe not. Now, let me say this. Just because there are 4 parenting styles in this one, does not mean that you fit into any. No. You can be a little bit of all 4. You could be a little bit of 3. You could be a little bit of 2. And you know why? Because you won't raise your 2-year-old the way you raise your 15-year-old and the 25-year-old. Because the 15-year-old may have some new rules. You're a teenager, and so now we shall be behaving like this. But when you're 25, Mom, I want to go out. You'll also not be all over the child. So whom are you going with? Where are you going? Where will you sleep? At that time, you may be authoritative, but today, you want to be permissive. Allow this. They are growing up, and they also need to discover themselves in the world. So you do not have to fit in any. Nothing is cast in stone. Today, you could be permissive, and tomorrow, because of the circumstances involving your child, and you need to put your foot down, then you'll be authoritarian or authoritative. So you can be either or at any given time. Another very key point for children, it doesn't mean that because your parent was authoritarian, you have to turn out authoritarian yourself or a person with low esteem. It doesn't follow that because your parent was this, you turn out like this. Think about those people who grew up until the 80s. What were the rules like? Did you turn out fine? Yes, but there's a day your mother came home and said, you know something? If this is what has happened today, I will put you into the pit latrine. And you believed it, by the way. You actually knew I'll be dead today, And yes, there was no one to rescue you. It turned out fine. So it doesn't mean that because your mother was like this or because your mother is like this, you turn out this. You can always shape your destiny the way you want or learn from. We make mistakes as parents. You learn from your parents' mistake and be a better person. Or feel like I would have wished to be treated better by my parents even when I made this mistake. And you decide, for me, I'll be different. I'll be the opposite. But key thing, parents, because it's about the parenting style. It's not about whether you're permissive or authoritative or uninvolved. The most important thing is that we raise children who are healthy and well balanced socially, emotionally, and also physically. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you for watching the video to the end, and we shall end it here today. Remember to subscribe if you have not. And somebody asked me the other day, does it involve any cost? No, subscription is free. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.